So I just wanted to let you know that it is actually pretty easy or simple. Let's not choose the word easy. I want to choose the word simple. It is simple to heal. You see, most of us are walking around with this thing called the pain body. Eckhart Tolle has introduced this term. It's basically just the emotional pain that we carry around. You see, most of us have this. And most of us are unaware of it. And it is pretty easy to heal it. It's not easy, it's simple. And I just wanted to tell you what to do, how to actually heal it. We have to face the pain. It's very unintuitive to do it. So you can do it right now as you're watching this video, and you can feel it inside of your own body. If you just feel a slight sense of stress, just tune into that. And I promise you, if you stay there for 2 to 5 minutes, it will intensify and become more painful. It's not that there's going to be additional pain the longer you're going to feel it, but you're just uncovering what has been suppressed. So just stay there. And you see, what most people do is they intuitively run away from that feeling, which is the movement of ego. So when you have been in a situation that was traumatic, then we get hurt inside. You see, your image of yourself gets hurt, and then there's a certain signature of the ego in the body. So you have a certain image of yourself, you have certain desires. Those desires get fulfilled. For example, you get the relationship that you want, but it fails. And then that feels like a hurt. And that is like pain that is accumulating in the body. And you can feel it. Everybody is hurting after a breakup, for example. But most people choose to avoid that feeling. And instead they go and continue with making plans, go partying, meeting new people, change their hair color, everything but feeling that feeling. You see, avoiding yourself. You don't feel comfortable at home, and your home is your body. And by doing that, you just carry that baggage, that old baggage, through your whole life, and it accumulates, and that's what we call becoming old. That's why some people have a young body, but they behave so old. And I was like that, and I'm still a little bit like that, because I did have a very very painful pain body, a very heavy pain body, and I still have some triggers in me, but I'm working on it. But if you choose to escape from it, which is what most people do, then you will be haunted by unhappiness. You try to fulfill yourself by trying to fulfilling certain projections, desires. But what you actually want is to be free of that pain body, because being free of the pain body is the joy that people are looking for when they say, I want to have enlightenment. And how to become free of that pain body? You just simply put your awareness, your conscious awareness, onto the pain. And the awareness is going to heal it. And you don't have to do anything but that. You don't have to think about it. Just be there in the body. And just don't wait. Just do it right now as you're watching this or listening to this. Even when you're walking, or it doesn't matter what you're doing right now, even if you're cleaning your house right now, just become aware of what is going on in your body. Most people hate their bodies. Most people don't want to feel it. It doesn't mean that you have to become an emotional person. It just means that you become present to what the intelligence of your body is trying to communicate to you. Because that intelligence is millions of years old. Your mind is just as old as you are. It's just, if you're 28 years old, if you have been born 28 years ago, your mind is 28 years old. Your body is just as old as the universe. You see, it has instincts. It tells you when to drink, when to eat, when not to eat. What is healthy? Do you need rest now? Should you work out today? Should you rest even a bit longer to regenerate the muscles? The body has its own intelligence, and when you're not thinking about it, but you're just simply putting awareness onto the body, then the body knows exactly what to do to heal, to heal from past trauma, from all that crap. So you simply put your awareness onto the body right now as you're watching this. And simply stay there for a bit and see what happens. What will happen in the beginning, it will feel like there is just a slight sensation of discomfort, but then that can become a little bit more concentrated and more concentrated and more concentrated, and then it feels like a bubble of pain. And then it can surface. As it's surfacing, it becomes more intense, and then it can release through a sigh. And then you feel a little bit lighter, but then there is another layer of emotional pain. And then at some point, you become free and you become non-reactive. The reason why people are so argumentative with each other is because one is reacting to the other's pain body with his pain body or hers. So don't worry about the peace of the world. Make sure that you are at peace first so that you can become an example. And I'm not saying that I'm the perfect example. I'm just saying that I want to share what helps me. I know that this is the only thing that helps. You don't have to do crazy exercises with your body where you have to spread your hips. There are some crazy exercises. If you like to do them, do them. But it doesn't have that complicated. You can simply put your awareness onto your pain. The secret is don't escape from yourself. As Krishnamurti has said, he was radically different than all the other teachers. Most teachers say you're not the pain, you're not the suffering, you are the witness. Krishnamurti was saying you are anger, you are the sadness. And he simply wants you to not escape from it. He doesn't want you to create a artificial gap between you and the pain, because that is just an attempt to escape from it. That is just an attempt to not fully feel it, to not fully accept it as a reality as it is right now. So don't try to escape from it. See that consciousness is not separate from whatever is arising. That's why it's called non-duality. Whatever is right now in your consciousness, every feeling, every thought, every object is one with you, which means you are what is. And once you no longer fight against what is, then that means that there is no conflict anymore. I don't want to sound too abstract. It just means that when you're no longer fighting, for example, the feeling right now or the situation, because you have accepted it as a part of who you are, because you are the whole of the consciousness as it's arising right now, then that means you're no longer suppressing the feeling, and then it can finally show itself in its fullness, and then leave this moment. But you cannot fight it, suppress it, escape from it. You have to accept it as part of who you are, which is the beginning of self-love. Some people are talking about self-love without actually loving the parts of themselves that they're escaping from. You see? And you have to be totally honest with yourself. Is there something about me that I'm escaping from? Choosing not to escape from it and being with it is the beginning of self-love and integration and healing, becoming whole. So I hope you have been present this entire video, and let me know in the comments what happened in the body. So I wish you a great day.